So the final update is around East Pines Park and Anchorsholme Park. I put a video up, actually I put a couple of videos up, I think, about East Pines and Anchorsholme. Uh, we do do a lot of work in East Pines Park on Tuesdays, and the reason I smiled is I'll come to that shortly. And we do our work for Anchorsholme Park on Wednesdays. And the reason I smiled is Tuesdays has been giving us better weather than Wednesdays, so it always seems to rain on Wednesdays at the moment. It always seems to rain a lot on most days, but we've largely been dry on Tuesdays. So working East Pines is high, Anchorsholme we've really struggled. It's getting like really annoying. I have never known it rain so much. Everywhere is just sodden. It means we can't actually cut the grass. So a little bit worried because we've got a football season coming up. But generally though, both parks are doing really well. And I put a couple of videos up of life in both of them. I'll start with East Pines, then I'll do Anchorsholme after that. I guess the biggest news for East Pines was that we've won a big funding bid to pay for the football coaching, the cricket and athletics coaching, and also the walking football as well. So I'm really proud of that. That's going to be a fantastic thing for us to have that. And that's be 10 years now since we started that, and I'm literally working on a reference for somebody who came through that program. So I'm absolutely convinced that it's generating better behaviour in the area. We're also about to enter our first competition since COVID. That'll just be best park in Blackpool type competition, so that'll be good. Volunteers are great, Caffey's doing well. We just need to have the rain stop so we can get in and cut the grass. Never known it like this before. It's like tonight, there's a storm brewing. It's going to have 45-mile-an-hour winds. It's heavy rain. And you're thinking, wow, it's early April and it's not stopped for ages raining since September, apart from the odd day, mainly Tuesdays. So that's East Pines. Anchorsholme, I put a video up the other day of Anchorsholme looking amazing. It was about the first day of the year, it wasn't windy. We've got a big fairground at the moment, and massive thanks to one of our councillors, Emma Ellison, who's done an insane amount of work to bring the fair in. That's generating a lot of people. We're spending money in the cafe, and so that's been great. We've got quite a lot of fairs and markets, markets and a dog show coming up. So that's throughout the year. So that side's ticking along well. We just need better weather, and then we'll be able to get on with our gardening work there. Some big, we've got some big plans there. We want to plant more palm trees, I should say, Cordylia australis. So it'll look like, apart from somewhere exotic, like the English Riviera by the time we're done. That and the fact that those trees are the only ones that can survive in the park. We planted a lot of tulips, daffodils, and like King Charles turning circle. They're looking great. That's where the trams turn around. They've all come up at the moment. I saw the other day, so I'm really chuffed about them. And yes, we'll be entering a competition there. But I guess the biggest news though is that we're now a charity. We've got charity status, so I'm really proud about that. So the Gazette have asked me to do a video about that, so I can just say in 60 seconds, we've got charity status. What does that mean? So I'm going to do that. And then the final sort of thing we're going to do really is we've been working on a wind turbine project. We want to try and make that park produce its own energy. As I say, one of the reasons why we don't do many videos there is it's so windy. So let's take advantage of that wind. So we're working with a company that's put the turbine in at the Solaris Centre, and that's at Blackpool South. And that would be brilliant to have that. It means we'll be able to power the cafe and also power a new waterfall that I want to build. So yeah, that would be brilliant. It's very early days into that project, but we feel we've got the money, and what that will do is deliver some big things in terms of free power and so on. Equally, just a point of interest, the company that do it, they only manufacture for the Falkland Islands, Greenland and oil rigs, and Blackpool, which tells you a lot about Blackpool's weather. So yes, very, very positive. I'm really keen to get more done. I just need the weather. But the idea is that we'll have two amazing parks that everyone can be proud of that are working for the community, and likewise empower other people to develop their parks. And we're doing a little bit of work at another park, which I'll talk to you about in one of the next videos. But yeah, that general message is spreading, I think, into Blackpool, that you can do this. You know, these green spaces can be real engines for your community. So yeah, so that's an update on all things Anchorsholme and East Pines Park.